Welcome to Pouse around the house. Now today we're doing some simple DIY basic planting of some runner beans, and we're going to try and plant some carrots as well. Now the seeds we got today are Fothergills, is it? Oh so simple, perfect for beginners. They're from B&Q and we got exactly the same there. This is a carrot Speedo F1. Now I haven't planted vegetables for a good few years. I used to do it a lot with quite a bit of success, and that was doing it completely in an amateur way, making it up as I go along. And like I said, I've got plenty of vegetables, plenty of fruit, so I'm going to have a crack again. We've got Morgan here with us today. You're going to give us a hand, aren't you, Morgan?
Yeah, but so today what we're doing is we're just planting some stuff. But first we're on the first thing, so we just have to grab a load full of the mud.
Well, what is it? It's not mud. What do we call this? Compost.
Compost.
And just quickly, the compost is peat-free compost. I'll show you this as well. We just got that from Wicks. That was £5.
And it was actually quite cheap.
So now we're going to crack on anyway. We're planting the seeds, and to do this, Morgan's going to demonstrate in a minute, but quite simply we're sticking the compost into these old pots I got lying around. I think I got 17 seeds, so we're going to give that a go first of all. We're just putting the compost in, shake it around. We're going to dip a little hole in a minute, pop the seed inside, pack it over the top, give it a little water, then we're going to put them in my greenhouse area. We're going to let those grow for a week or two. Hopefully they'll sprout up and we'll plant them. And then obviously we'll do a part 2 of this, and you can see us planting them into the garden. And hopefully do a little series, and by the end of it, you might see us picking some nice tasty runner beans and carrots. So come on, let's crack on. Want me to give you a hand?
No thanks.
Fair enough then.
In a sec, my dad's gonna do a bit because I have done a lot. As you can see, these pots. In a minute, we're gonna stick a hole in and we're gonna plant the carrots and the runner beans inside. But first, we're doing the ones for the runner beans because there's only 17 of the runner bean seeds. So I'm just gonna crack on with it.
Come on, get on with it.
Can you do the rest?
I thought you said you didn't want me to.
I said...
You changed your mind now, it's getting hard work, have you? So as you can see there, we've got all the pots full of compost. I'm going to put my finger down inside the pots now and give them a quick dip.
Those that?
In these ones, that's it. Give them a good wiggle. And with these now, we're just going to drop that in there. It says about 2.5 centimetres deep into this soil, which is, I've probably gone a little bit deeper, but it'll be fine. One in each, one in each. Do you know which ones you've done now?
Yeah.
Make sure we don't put 2 in one of them. One in there, one in there, and one in there. You can see all those seeds just inside there, and now we're going to gently roll the soil or compost over the top. See that there? Just cover them over like that. Can you do that for me? As what that does is actually lowers the overall height of the compost in the pot, making our beans approximately 2.5 centimetres deep, probably a bit more, but not as bad as it looked before we scraped the compost over.
Since we've done that, now we can give them some water.
That's right, that is actually. So do you want to go and get the hose pipe for me?
Yeah, I'm good at doing...
You're good at spraying that hose pipe, aren't you? Very good, even when you're not meant to be. And it's what I'll do is just compact them down a little bit like that. Don't start squirting yet, wait a minute, wait a minute. So now we're just giving them a light spray. The compost is quite moist already. Oh, there goes my camera stand. Go on, keep going, give them a good spray. And that'll do. Lovely job. Don't spray my feet. So I've got these pots all into trays. I'm going to go and pop them in the greenhouse. Now for the carrots, I can put them straight in the garden, but I haven't dug any soil out yet whatsoever. So my plan is to see how the runner beans go, and if they take well, then I'm going to dig a nice patch down the bottom of the garden, and I may well then transfer the carrots out. But to give me the option to leave the carrots in the tub, I've got these tubs here, which I've used before. Now this one I've already pre-drilled in the bottom, and that's to give it some drainage. Now you can leave these without the holes if you don't need them, but to make this one exactly the same here, I'm now going to drill it using my Makita drill here. I'm actually using an HSS drill bit. You can use a wood drill bit, but it chews it up a bit and it's a bit pointy and sharp for him. So I'm going to let him have a little go at drilling now. I'm going to put a few little drill holes in here, like I say, to allow the water to drain down when we water it, and that way it won't get waterlogged. And then the plan after that is to fill this up to about there with garden soil, and then I'm going to put some of this compost over the top just to allow the seeds to take a bit better. Then we'll do a few rows of seeds, hopefully they'll take, and if I want to leave them in here, this is deep enough that the carrots can grow. If they take well, I want to thin them out. I might put some in the garden, leave some in the pots. I don't know, like I said, I'll play it by ear. I make this stuff up all the time. I'm not a professional gardener, neither is Morgan, but he'll tell you he is. Are you a professional gardener?
Yes.
You are, there we go. That's it. Keep going. There we go, keep going. Hold it down. Hold it down while I pull out. Go on. Watch your fingers. There we go. And lift up. If I hold that, you pull up. Watch your fingers, right? Never put your hand underneath it. Yeah. You keep your hand on the drill, right? Ready? Turn it on. Right, keep it on and lift up. There, now stop. There. Perfect. Ready? And again. Up. Keep it on. Good. There we go. Come on.
I'm getting the hang of it.
I know, good. But spread them out then. Go on. And up. Let go, that's it. Perfect. How are you finding that? Good?
Yeah.
Now I've just come down to the bottom of my garden where I'm lucky enough that I've got some really nice topsoil, so I can dig this up to fill my pots. Now, if you haven't got that, you can buy bags of topsoil from DIY stores, which is fine. Like I said, my soil is really nice in this garden, to be fair, so I'm going to fill that up now, and Morgan's going to help me, hopefully, and then we're going to top it with some compost, and we'll sprinkle in our seeds.
Into there?
Yeah. Good lad. Come on, where's those muscles? I'm just giving this a little grind between my hands like that, just to make the top layer a little bit finer for when we mix it in with the compost and sow our seeds. That'll just make it a bit softer and allow the carrots and the roots to work their way down a bit more easily, although the soil is very soft, good topsoil, to be fair. So change your plan, because the soil is so good and so fine. Now I've broken it up, I'm actually not going to bother with the compost, but anyway, we're going to put a couple of rows in here. Now on the packet it says space them out 30 centimetres, the rows. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put the rows 3 in each one, so it's going to be a lot closer, and it's all I'm going to do is thin them out if they start growing in a few weeks. And it might be that we pull a few of the smaller carrots out and just eat them as we go, allowing the bigger ones to go deeper. So I'm just going to run my finger along here like that to create a slightly deeper section for the carrots, and then I'll sprinkle the seeds in there. So one at the middle and then one just at either side, okay? That's lovely, yeah. Go a bit to the end like that. Now you can do what you wanted to do.
Spray?
Only a little bit. Fine spray, not too heavy.
Is it that?
That's it. Do that all over all of them. Not too close, hold it further away. That's it, like that, that's nice. Just so it gets a bit wet, and then move it right, move away, put it down on the ground, point it at the ground a minute. Right, you're soaking my gloves. The other day, it was my bike leathers. Absolutely soaked them. They were outside, over there. I was getting ready to sort the garage out. The next thing I look around, and he's absolutely soaked the inside of them with a hose pipe. Right, that's enough on that one. Right, let's leave that to soak down a minute, and then we'll pop the seeds in. So there's the seeds inside the packet. Not actually as many as I thought in there. Now we'll give Morgan a go in a minute, but as you might understand, if if I gave them to him straight away, you might well end up with 300 carrots all trying to grow in one particular area. Try and move your packet as you go in, like this. Look. Hold the end by there, ready? And just tilt them up. Okay? Go on, don't be afraid. If they come out, that's fine. Go on, keep going. Pull them out. On the line though, if you can, in the line. They all gone, are they? It's not perfect, but we've tried to scatter them in a straight line, like that. And I've actually come up with a good idea for using a bit of compost. I'm going to pop the compost over the top of these now. I'm only just pushing that gently just to firm it in. Bed the seeds into the soil. Like that. Now I've got a bit of topsoil. Chuck it back over the top.
Dad, what are you planting? Are you still doing the carrots?
Yes, we're just putting the soil, topsoil, over the top of the carrots to protect the seeds. Again, just firm it down. Okay, so that's everything done now. Now if you want to see how our vegetables get on, then you want to come to part 2 of this video. And to see that, you're going to need to do one thing.
Like and subscribe.
You got it, like and subscribe. Right, see you in the next one. I've been Pouse around the house. Ta-ta, farewell.
Bye.